How everyone doing out there? This is Antonio from Poppa Homes, where we talk about turning credit into wealth by using the power of real estate. I'm just leaving one of our projects on our location that we're getting flipped here today. Got a couple more days on this project. It's coming along very well. She looks good. I mean, she coming along better than what I thought. So we might have to list it for a little higher than what we thought. So overall, that's real estate, people. You know, projects can turn out bad or they can turn out good. And this one here is looking real good here. So, but I want to do this quick video here. Is that I got an offer pending on a foreclosure. And this is not my first foreclosure that I'm buying, but I want to do this quick video on foreclosure to kind of educate you people on the processes of buying a foreclosure that's on market. And yeah, foreclosures can be off market as well, because people can be behind on their property and they're getting ready to get foreclosed on, and you can step in and buy those properties. But the property I got is a foreclosed property that was took back by the lender. Okay, so it's back on the market. Now, when you deal with foreclosure, guys, I mean, foreclosures can come in all types of sizes and shapes and issues. I mean, you can have a foreclosure where the house is totally messed up and they probably owe more than what it's worth, and the numbers can be pretty bad. Or you might be able to get in foreclosure where the house is pretty nice. I mean, pretty nice, updated. It's just that there was a financial issue or something happened, or lost a job, excuse me, something happened to the point where they couldn't make their payments and they got behind, and the lender was forced to foreclose. Or it could be like a situation that I'm going now, where I noticed that the house was purchased a couple years ago, and I see that it got foreclosed on. So that's just pretty fast. So you be like, what happened? Just don't tell them what happened. But they bought the house for a certain amount at a decent market value. But now it's foreclosed on, and just to get back to them buying the house wasn't updated at that point. Now my thoughts is that, okay, we come in, put some money into this property, update it, what would the value be? So what I did, ran some comps and got some prices per square footage, because every property is not the same. But I went and got some prices per square footage, and those numbers were pretty much spot on to what I need to be at. So I'm going out here to take a look at this with me, my agent, and my contractor, to see what we got that's pending. But to get back to foreclosures, guys, foreclosures are bought as is. As is. Now, some will allow you to do an inspection, some will not. So sometimes the inspection comes in the form of we would turn on the lights but not the gas. You know what I mean? Or it comes in the form of, well, you can have an inspection, but we're not going to turn anything on. Okay, so that's kind of crazy when you're buying a house. So you better make sure you do some due diligence. You better make sure that you have a contractor on hand, because if you don't have time to do a full inspection, let's try to run through it, take a look at it, and see what makes sense. See if those numbers make sense. You know, because at the end of the day, when you buy a foreclosure, it's as is, where it is. So you buy the whole caboodle. You buy all the problems that come with it. So it's the unknown that pretty much gets you guys. I give you a quick little story on one of the foreclosures I bought. This was a pretty good big property. Pretty big property. I went and seen it. Well, first I did not go and see it. It was on the market for, I think, $140. Okay, and They actually had to keep going down on the price. Then it went off the market, and when it came back on the market, it came back on the market for $70,000, and it was a pretty big house. So I went $5,000 above that, just in case somebody was trying to get it from me. But overall, I never got an inspection on this property. Excuse me. And I tried to get an inspection, tried to get the water on, the electricity. It was just a sticky situation there. So I took a gamble. So when I took a gamble, the gamble in my favor was AC unit was fine inside the furnace, but I had to change the unit outside. Okay. What else? What else was in great shape? I mean the plumbing was fine. I did have to get the electrical box outside updated and some GFIs inside, but those things there was okay. Now I had to get the roof replaced, but this is where I fell. This is where I fell into a little hole, but not necessarily a hole, but it was a situation, guys. We knew the house had termite damage, but did not know the extent of that termite damage. And it was pretty bad, guys. It was pretty bad termite damage. So, man, had to get the exterminator out there. Did that thing. They had to put baits in the ground, protected the house. We had to tear down walls, rebuild some stuff, bring it back up. I mean, the house was, she was outdated. She had green carpet. But now she's a beautiful house. I put on the market and got sold over time. But I'm gonna say that I was very lucky on certain terms, but man, the house had issues. Man, I did my best to bring it back up, but dealing with foreclosures, this is what you get sometimes. But also sometimes you get a house that's in good shape, but people just behind on their mortgage. So when you out there evaluating foreclosures, guys, do me a favor. Whatever number your contractor say, do 10,000 over. You say 40, do 50. You say 60, do 70. Do that amount over, so that you're able to have a little cushion there just in case things go wrong. Because things can go wrong, and you can lose your money, your investor money, your private lender money. I mean, things can just go bad. So you want to make sure even you miss, you still hit in some form or fashion, guys. So be careful with foreclosure, because they will pretty much take your shirt if you don't know what you're doing. So evaluate it, know what you're doing, and know what you're buying, guys. So hey, this is Antonio. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Definitely subscribe to the channel, people. I want you guys to be able to come here and learn about real estate. I have tons of content already on the channel, but unfortunately, or fortunately, I got tons of more content to go. Hundreds of more videos to go, if not thousands. Because this real estate world, when it comes to foreclosure, you gotta know what you're doing, or you will get burned. So subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification to be notified of each time I drop a video, guys. You guys have a blessed day. I'm out.